Okay, let's talk about factoring some special cases, because you guys are just so special. All right, now if you had to factor x squared minus 8x plus 16, you might be like, oh, well, I can multiply the first term times the last term. 1 times 16 is 16, sure. Or you can be like, well, if that's just a 1, I could just look at the factors of 16, 1 and 16, 2 and 8, or 4 and 4. And which ones add up to negative 8? Well, I know they have to both be minus. So 4 and 4 gets me 8. So I could say x minus 4 times x minus 4. But here's the thing, we're not going to write it like that. If you have the same thing multiplied by itself, we write that as squared. So we would just say that is x minus 4 squared. And that is totally cool for this one, because that is the correct answer. However, we're going to get to a little more complicated ones. And these are special cases because these are all going to turn into like these x squared ones, or like a binomial squared, or it might be the difference of squares. So the way you can recognize that oftentimes is you look at the first term and you think, can I square root that? Yeah. X times x gives me x squared. You look at the last term and you say, is that a perfect square? Yeah. 16 is 4 times 4. So that's usually a pretty good indicator that it's going to be a perfect square trinomial. Not 100% of the time, but many times. And make sure if you multiply the first and last term, and then you double it, you get that middle term. So x times negative 4 times 2 would give you negative 8x, okay?